Right now, Celebrity Sleaze presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Barnes, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this because there's something that's not happening.
What?
Atlanta's flagship Music Midtown.
Oh, I saw
Not going to be
that.
held this year. It's the second time in 3 years the festival has been canceled. Organizers called off events in 2022 due to circumstances beyond our control. Well, on the latest on the website, it says that after 3 decades of entertaining audience, it's going on hiatus this year. Wow, that is huge news because I remember how many years we did Music Midtown and the 99X stage was big.
Let's just say they got shaky knees. Not saying, just saying.
Yeah. So in the last Sleaze, we talked about the new iteration of The Office, not a reboot or a spinoff. Here's something for you, and I'd love to know what you think and why did it take so long. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie reportedly reuniting for a new reality show. This is like 20 years later. Remember The Simple Life?
Yeah, why would they? Why?
Yeah, I don't understand after all these years. TMZ is reporting that they have been talking about getting the band back together for months, and I guess they're battling about what the idea could be. They're in the very early development.
What's different about her? Something is very different. She looks very, very
Paris
different.
Hilton or Nicole Richie?
Paris Hilton, and I can't figure it out.
She looks great.
No, she looks amazing. I just can't figure out what it is. I don't know if I'm not insinuating she had work. I'm just saying something is different about her, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah, but again, I hope it's not like The Simple Life 2.0. Let's do something original.
Please.
Did you know that I saw this excerpt from Rebel Wilson's book for Bridesmaid? She went broke, basically. She made $3,500 for the first movie, and then she went into debt.
She made that because she was not famous at the time, or
she wasn't famous. $3,500. She had to go to the premiere, but she kind of went in debt because she didn't have any money, and she had to get ready to go to the premiere, like buy a dress, everything that goes into it to get there, and then she kind of went upside down. But the good news about that movie, she booked 6 movies off of the back of Bridesmaids, one of which was Pitch Perfect. So I think she's doing okay.
That's a weird story. Why would you come out with a story about how I wasn't famous, I got a movie role, but then I went broke because I tried to bougie out and get crazy dresses to go to the premiere?
Well, because it's part of her book.
I know, but that's just a weird thing to complain about.
I know, it's so strange. So strange. I didn't realize that Jimmy Fallon was at the Met Gala. He talked about being at the Met Gala and then kind of got this weird backhanded compliment from Penelope Cruz.
I was sat next to Penelope Cruz, and so I got the biggest Quest, you're laughing because I told you already. I got the biggest compliment and biggest insult in the same sentence.
Oh.
From Penelope Cruz, and I'm just sitting there. I'm eating the dinner, and she goes, "What are you doing? What's your secret?" I go, "What?" She goes, "You look great." I go, "Are you talking to me?" Like, she goes, "What's your secret? You look fantastic." I go, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah. You're 56 years old." I'm 49 years old. I'm not 56 years old. I go, she goes, "Oh, sorry. I thought you said you're 56. I go, "No." But I thought it was a great compliment, but it turns out, no, I just look good for a 56-year-old man.
Well, newsflash, 56 and 49 are not that far apart, bro.
I know.
I mean, it's not. But don't you love that when people say, they come up and they're like very, you look great. And then you start wondering, well, what do you mean? Like, did I look like crap before?
Have you run into someone that you haven't seen in a long time and they've lost a lot of weight and you think immediately Ozempic? That's happened to me twice recently.
Did you say it?
No, I was just like, "Oh, you look great." I didn't know what to say, but like drastic weight loss.
Because it's in your mind, when you say it, they can see it.
I know.
When you're like, "Oh, you look so thin."
It's coming out of your mouth in slow-mo.
Ozempic talk has kind of been pushed down, I guess, because there was a shortage of all those drugs and people are having a hard time finding it. So I guess they're quiet. They're eating.
Emily Blunt recently on with Kelly Clarkson talking about filming a cute and quirky scene with Ryan Gosling for The Fall Guy. But she's accusing Ryan Gosling of making her look silly by encouraging her to use finger guns. What?
Ryan was like, what do you think? Do you want to do another one? I said, yeah, I think we should do one that's a bit more like, like that. Yeah. And he goes, you should do that. And I was like, what? And he goes, that. Like, throw it in the scene. It's so weird. And then I did it. It's so weird. But I love that I end up looking like a dork and he looks kind of like, hey, holster that. And I'm like, how did I fall for this?
Totally baiting her.
I mean, come on. A lot of fallout from Nikki Glaser on that, Brady roast. She went after, just like Kevin Hart, she went after Giselle. And Giselle is reportedly pretty unhappy. There's talks that, Tom called her and apologized. I don't know. Giselle might be unhappy, but Nikki says she's standing by her jokes.
I feel like she's been roasting me just by existing my whole life, how hot she is. So I felt my whole life like she had it coming, but not really. I didn't go hard on her. I love her so much, so it was a risk, but I hope she will forgive me someday because I absolutely love her.
I love the paparazzi audio. Can you get a little closer to her, maybe?
I mean, come on. That's your celebrity sleaze.